Hi guys, so getting right into it, I'm gonna start off by taking this bluish type of face paint and I'm gonna use it to half off the side of my face. And then taking this nude eyeliner, I'm just gonna draw on wherever I want the holes to be. So I focused this mainly around my mouth, and then I drew a little holes around my forehead area, and I used a nude liner just in case I mess up. It's easy to erase, like it's no big deal. See, what did I say? It's no big deal. And then going back in with the blue face paint, I'm just gonna start filling in the whole side of my face. And then if you want, you can take it down all the way down to your neck like I did, but I got a little lazy and I was just like, I'll just come back to this. So then I just decided to start drawing my teeth, and I'm using this black eyeliner just to sketch out where I want everything to be. And these teeth, I made them more kind of cartoony, like not too realistic. Like if you watch my last tutorial, I tried to make them a little more realistic than they are here. These, I just drew them on like regular teeth. It just made life like 100 times easier for me. So yeah. So then to fill in the holes, I just mixed some red and white face paint to make like this lightish pink color, and then you're just going to want to start shading the holes completely in. Here I just decided to go in with some black face paint and just start shading in where my teeth end. So like the hollow, like I don't know if you've, like when you see a skull, there's a hollow where the teeth end. That's basically what I'm shading in here. So now it's time to add or start adding dimension to our hollows, just so that they look like gaping holes. So I went in with this dark like burgundy shade. You can do this by mixing whatever red you have with some black, and you want to start putting this in the curves of your I don't know how to explain this, in the curves of your hollows. That's where you want it to be the most darkest, and then you want to start fading it out. You essentially want to cover the whole thing with the burgundy color, but you want to make the darkest part in the curves, because that's where the hollow, that's where you can see the hollow. I don't know if that makes sense. What am I saying? And then with some black face paint, I just started outlining my teeth. After that, wait. After that, I just went in with some black eyeshadow and just started shading around the teeth.
Resonate.
To finish the teeth off, I just started filling them in with white face paint. So back to the holes to add even more dimension and to add kind of like that flesh, scar, bruised effect. What am I talking about? Yeah. To add more depth, I'm going in with black paint and just adding this directly on the curves of the holes. So yeah, you want to add this directly on the curves of the holes. So then I just decided to be a little extra and went in with some Ben Nye fresh scab paint. This is just gonna look like fresh blood on your face, and I added this on top of the black. And then I'm just taking this greenish bluish eyeshadow and just shading around the holes, and this is just gonna make it look like it's popping out the skin more. So whenever you shade, you also have to highlight. So I went in with this white face paint and just started highlighting, or kind of outlining, the perimeter of the holes, and this will just make it look like it's popping out the skin more. It'll make it look a lot more realistic. And then same thing with the teeth. I just went in with some white face paint to highlight the perimeter of my teeth. So for the eye, I just went over again with some of that paint because my eye was creasing. What's new? And then I just set it with some of that bluish greenish eyeshadow that I used to shade in before. And then to give it a more zombie looking effect, I went in with some black eyeshadow and just started buffing that all over the crease, all over the eye, into the inner corner. You can make this as messy as you want. And then I started kind of shading upward to give me kind of like a sad, tired eye, and then of course under my under eye just to make me look a little bit more tired. And then I started packing that on top of my lid as well. So I just now realized that I had already finished the bottom part of my body, so I did my neck and kind of like my shoulder too. I just did whatever I did to the top to the bottom and then added some moons, same effects, same everything. So for the transition between my face and the zombie face, I just went in with some true red body paint and just started filling that in. And then to add some depth, I just went in with some black face paint. And then back at it again with some fresh scab paint, and I just added that on top of the black. So for the other side, I'm gonna go in with my Makeup Forever HD Stick foundation. The shade and all that will be listed down in the description box below, like always, and I'm just blending that out. And I would recommend doing that red line after you do the foundation because I had to be really careful or else that was gonna get everywhere. And then I went in with my Tarte Shape Tape concealer and just concealed my under eyes. And then I just set everything down with some translucent powder. So for the eyes, I didn't really want to do too much because I was tired. I was hella tired, but I went in with Burnt Orange from the Modern Renaissance palette and just started buffing that into my crease. And then to define my crease a little bit more, I went in with Real Girl from that same palette and just started buffing that into my crease. After that, I just decided to make a wing. You can decide to not give yourself a wing. You can make it dramatic, skinny, whatever floats your boat. Then I just tight lined my eyes, put on some mascara, and put on my lashes. I'm using Queen Bee Koko lashes. What? I'm using the Koko lashes in the style Queen Bee. And then the same two shadows that I used on my top lid, I'm smudging that on my lower lash line. Going in with my Saucebox Cosmetics Champagne Balm highlighter, I'm just gonna highlight my cheekbones and then the inner corner of my eye and my brow bone as well. To bronze up my face a little bit, I went in with the Balm's Bahama Mama bronzer. Then I just line my lips using this Jordana lip liner. The shade will be listed down below in the description box. And then to fill it in, I went in with the DesixKaty collab from Dose of Colors. This is in the shade Sauvage. So to finish off, I just went in with this burgundy-ish type of eyeshadow and just started shading around the line. This will just make it look like your skin is irritated. And then to highlight, I just outlined with some white face paint. So last thing I did was just take that greenish eyeshadow that I've been using and shade around the line on the blue side, and this will just make it look like it's coming out the skin a lot more. Alright guys, so that completes this half zombie makeup tutorial. I really love how this came out. As always, thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you in my next one. Bye guys.